What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Outside the Clutch. I'm here with one of my good friends, Miss Kori Martin.
Hey.
And we've had, what is it, 3 years now?
Yeah.
History after
Yes.
15 Minutes of Lane.
Yeah, that's how we became friends. Was that whole 15 minutes of lane thing that first time?
Both of our first years of really digging into it, and you have quite literally blown up.
Have I?
Since then, which is amazing. She's jumped into multiple species, which is something I would like to talk about.
Yeah.
Lots of species. Like you first started with ball pythons.
Yes.
You were all about the balls, and then you're now into
a lot of different things. So I started with ball pythons. It's still what I have the vast majority of. But pretty quick I branched into carpet pythons. And I have a really substantial carpet python collection. And so I breed those. I've had, I think this past year was my third year producing carpet pythons. I did a whole bunch of hognose this year, but I actually just got out of hognose. I sold all my breeders, and I'm kind of like regretting it a little bit. But I may jump back in at some point with some higher end stuff, or I don't know. But babies killed me this year.
You were doing blackheads at one point.
Yeah, so I have a group of 5 black-headed pythons. I have a couple green tree pythons, but they're both girls, so I need to get a boy at some point. What else? I have Brazilian rainbow boas. I just recently started getting into monitors, like little monitors, and so
were you working for monitors, Ackies, or
no. So I have a group of Pilbara rock monitors.
Okay.
And I love them. They're amazing. That was my first group, a trio of them. And then I got a pair of green tree monitors. And I just picked up a peacock monitor at the show.
Very nice.
So
a little bit of it all. Did you ever think when you first started that you were going to branch out into so many different species?
There is no way I could have predicted any of this. Like, it's all ridiculous to me, but it's fun.
It's an addiction. It's taken over.
It's an addiction. And I don't know. It's like my ADHD thing or something, but I'm always like, I need something new. And so, but the different things keep it fun.
You've also kind of jumped into a commercial building. You're finally out of your house.
Well, I'm not yet. So they just called me this past week to tell me that it's open. So I'm like, I have cold feet a little bit about it.
So you come home and you're like, I don't know.
I'm like, it's so nerve wracking. It's a big commitment,
right?
And like I'm gonna have to leave my house to take care of stuff, and so I don't know. Yeah, it's a thing, but I think it'll be good. It'll be good.
It's great. You actually going for it made me look at it and I was like, you know what? It's time to scale.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
no.
I was very proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm not trying to keep pace with you, but I'm taking note. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you're sweet.
So I think it's great, and you got the opportunity to recently travel, do an expedition that most people would dream of.
Yes.
Tell me some of the stories and some of the experiences.
Yeah. So, I got to go on this amazing trip to Africa. We went to Zimbabwe. I traveled out there alone, and so that was interesting to be like a solo female traveling to Zimbabwe. But it was really fun, and I'm like proud of myself for doing it. But we had a group. We were at this ranch. It was a private property near Victoria Falls, and the plan was to go herping a lot. And we went out most nights to try to go herping, but it was really hard. There are so many snakes in the area, and we did not find many snakes.
Really?
We only found 2 snakes the entire time we were there. So we found 2, just like a bush snake and a house snake, and then we found a black mamba on the road, but by the time we stopped, it was gone. So anyway, we went herping at night. But it's really different when there's elephants around. And so every once in a while we'd be like out in the, checking bushes and stuff. And then all of a sudden you hear an elephant and everyone runs and dives back into the truck. And we've got this guy with a gun walking around with us the whole time. And it was wild. But we did get to see, we saw Nile monitors. We saw white-throated monitors. We saw all sorts of frogs and skinks and geckos and that kind of stuff. So we didn't totally strike out, but yeah, so it was super fun. Awesome. Yeah, it was super fun.
What's one of the experiences that really stands out to you from Africa? Like something that you don't think would ever be replaced by anything else in your core memories?
Getting charged by an elephant. It was so intense. It was this mom, and this whole herd of elephants was like crossing the road right by us. And this mom, like, she got her kids to safety, and then she just came and like charged right at us. And that was nuts. So that was really fun.
Never mind. I'm not.
What?
I was
what?
Gonna, did you have one of those moments where you're like, I wish I was wearing a diaper in that?
Oh, someone was recording video, and one of the guys, like, immediately after that happened, he's like, I just shit myself. Sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear, but okay.
So what's some of the future endeavors that you're really hoping to jump into this year? Because you seem to progressively step up just a little bit every year.
I'm trying to, and so that's one of the things that I've done. I don't tend to buy super expensive animals because it freaks me out to put a whole lot of money in stuff that dies. So I buy ingredients and then make stuff. And so this year I'm doing 2 pairings to try to hit monarch clowns. And so I'm really visuals.
Ooh,
yeah. I have 2. I have a lesser spot nose double head, and I have a leopard double head. So yeah. So I'm hoping on those that they're building and stuff. So it should be good. So that's one. That's probably what I'm most excited for this year. I got a lot of clown hide stuff that I should be making visuals on. So little bit by bit,
stepping up,
bit by bit every year. Yeah, yeah. What about you?
You don't look very excited about it. Come on, be excited about it. It was a long night for all of us.
It was.
I should be hitting a couple of world's first monarchs this year. I'm pretty excited about.
That's awesome.
We got me and my partner produced double het monarch clowns.
Awesome.
I have a boy that should potentially give us visuals with a bunch of codons attached.
Yay!
So I'm pretty excited. There's
That's
a lot
really
of good
great
stuff coming out of monarchs.
Yeah, there is. There is.
It's my favorite project right now.
Mine too. I can't get enough of it. I was talking to Tom Harbin about it a little bit earlier, and we're both just like, there's so much left to do. It's going to be amazing. And those dark jeans, man. Yeah.
What's one piece of advice? Because you've kind of been through a couple of years now.
Yeah.
You've gained some experience. What's some advice that you would like to give to people just wanting to come into the industry and really plant their feet?
Yeah. So my biggest bit of advice is have fun with it, because it's too much work not to. Seriously, there's like so many easier ways to make money.
Yes.
When you're in those early years of growing animals out, and you're just like constantly, doing rats and all that kind of stuff, it's just drudgery. And so if you're not having fun with it, you're not going to make it. And it's all like, it's a game of attrition. It's just a matter of sticking it out.
I didn't even know you did rats.
Yes.
How deep are you in the rat game?
I hate it. I don't quite feed my whole collection, but I've got enough to.
Well, you got a pretty large collection.
I do. But I hate it. I'm trying to get a lot of them unfrozen thawed because it drives me crazy. I don't like the. I would be so much happier if I was mostly with reptiles and not spending so much energy on rodents.
If there was an animal you could bring in this year that you haven't touched yet, what would it be?
So this is a Madagascar tree boa.
What's
a Sanzinium? I love arboreal stuff just in general, and especially like the greener Sanzinia. They're so pretty. There aren't a whole ton of them around, but they're pretty and cool, and I love them. So that would be probably the one. So,
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, if you want to hear about Africa stories, if you want to see a bunch of crazy ball pythons being produced, or even some crazy monitors, make sure you go out, check out Kori Martin. Where can they find you?
Kori Martin Reptiles on Instagram, on Facebook. Find me there. Thank you.
Man. It's good seeing you.
You too.